Hello everyone. We've been getting a lot of questions from American entrepreneurs that are looking to bring their businesses to Canada, and there is a lot of opportunity here right now. So I've asked Elizabeth Long to come on to answer some of these questions for people who are looking to do this. Elizabeth, can you start by telling us about some work permit programs that might be good for entrepreneurs that are looking just to see if Canada is right for them and to start to open their business here?
Sure. To manage your business in Canada, you will at least need to have a work permit to do so. Now, currently, we still have a free trade agreement with the States. And as a result, you can use what's called our intra-company transferee work permit category. That's for those who have a business overseas or outside of Canada. You can transfer yourself to a related company inside Canada as well. You can open up a subsidiary or even just an office, it's enough. Because of the free trade agreement, you are not subject to the requirement to have two revenue generating operations in two different countries outside of Canada, like most of the world is.
So basically, if I have a company in the United States and it's running and functional and I want to bring it to Canada, I can do that.
Yes, you can if you like to start a related company and transfer yourself to Canada. That's only with the free trade agreement as it exists right now. Okay. If you don't have this kind of company, we can also look for another kind of work permit called an entrepreneur work permit as well, and you can show that you will bring significant benefits to Canada, and we can apply for a work permit.
So, what about my family?
Yeah, so the family, it's great with the work permit. Your spouse gets an open work permit where they can work in Canada. And if you have kids that are in school, high school or below, they can get, they don't have to pay international student fees. And sometimes even universities and colleges, if you have a employer-specific work permit, then they only charge domestic tuition fees for them. Also, healthcare is big. We have our public health care, and you and your family would be covered under the Canadian public health care system.
Okay, and if I come here on the work permit and decide I love it here in Canada, can I turn these into permanent residence options?
It really depends on each person's circumstances. There are two kinds of entrepreneur-specific permanent residence programs. One is the federal government's startup visa program, and those would be available to anyone who would like to start a business outside of Quebec. And then there are specific provincial nominee programs where it depends on the province where you'd like to start your business and stay with your family. It depends on those provinces, and there are specific programs to each province for people who would like to open up their business there.
Is there a specific provincial one that you're using more right now or kind of really like?
Sometimes it really depends on some people. They really want to go somewhere specifically. Otherwise, people would like to just look around and see if there's a good program. And so the provinces tend to be competitive with each other, but there's one province specifically that I really like. In Nova Scotia, for example, you can purchase just 1/3 of an existing business and invest depending on where you'd like to locate your business. If it's around the capital city area of Halifax, it's 150,000 Canadian dollars. If it's outside of Halifax, it's only 100,000 Canadian dollars. And so it really depends on your own circumstances. We can certainly figure that out, but there are opportunities for entrepreneurs to really set up shop and either on a temporary basis or on a permanent basis relocate you and your business to come to Canada.
That's an amazing hot tip. So all of you entrepreneurs out there from the United States who are looking to come to Canada, if you are interested in any of these programs or looking for other different programs, please contact us and we'll be happy to help you through all of these many, many different programs. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.